All right. What is your name and age?
My name is John Russell, and I am 60 years old.
And what motivated you to start the Sprintset program?
So I came in here, last year I was trying to get healthy on my own, and I was going to see a personal trainer. I'm like, that's where I got to start. I got to start with working out and getting, I hurt myself lifting weights with a personal trainer. And so got me into Physical Achievement Center, like working on this. And I saw some of the stuff on the wall, like about the program. And I was at a point where you guys, the doctors out there had fixed this shoulder up. I'm like, man, something's got to be working here. So that's how I signed up for it. Was like something had to change. I was not losing any weight. I was gaining weight. I just wasn't feeling good. You get the pictures back from get-togethers, and you're like, oh gosh, is that me? No, that's not me. That big guy can't be me. So that's kind of what got me in here, is to feel better, because it was not.
And what positive changes have you noticed in your health since starting the program?
What positive changes? There's been a lot of them. I don't feel, when I wake up in the morning, I wake up feeling like I will wake up. I don't feel waking up like I have hunger pains or feeling like I need to eat something right away, or I just stand up on the side of the bed without pushing myself off too. Like I just stand up and stretch, and that's like the number one. The other stuff is just feeling like things are a little, not as much effort I have to put into them. Like with like reaching for things or climbing up, or yesterday I was running the snowblower and I'd step back a little too far and I'd fallen in the snow. Well, I was able to get up easily, whereas a few months ago I would not. And it just physically feeling like my body's doing what it should be doing, as opposed to like working for everything. So that's the number one. And oh, by the way, I didn't have to. I was able to get away with flying coach out to when I, was very, I would always, get first or business class, just mainly because of the seats, and I'm still antsy, but on a plane, but I was able to fit into it and not like be at the end of the belt or anything like that. And I felt, it sounds silly, but that's one of those little things like that. I noticed, like, oh, now I can sit in this seat easily. That's another one of those things.
That's awesome. Congratulations so far.
So far.
How far along are you in the program, and how much weight have you lost so far?
So I am I did the 72 days, or 71, 72. I'm probably at like 75, 76 days right now. I've lost just shy of 50 pounds, and I'm like, man, I wish I like 49.7 or something. I wish I had like skipped like one of those days where I just had to have that candy bar, because I would have been, I feel like had I not slipped a couple times, I feel like I probably could be 10 pounds lighter. I truly do, but I'm not going to complain about that. Like, this is like, to say it's life-changing is, probably not enough.
What other approaches have you tried in the past that didn't work for you?
That did not work, or like I'd done Weight Watchers years ago, and I'd lost a bunch of weight, but gosh, you know what? I put it all back on fairly as soon as I wasn't going to the meetings, and just I kind of lost interest. The other things are like just trying to like, oh, I'm going to just eat keto, or something. I tried Whole30, and I got some weight loss as a result of that. But that was kind of tough, and it just felt like I don't know, I wasn't changing. I didn't feel like I changed anything. I was changing what I ate, and I lost some weight, but it felt hard. It just felt hard. This felt after, I am not gonna lie, like those first few days were not all that fun. And but once that got away, once I got into the fasting, and I'm kind of digressing here on that answer, but once those first few days, the fasting became easy, and now it's kind of like my life. That's like, if I had to take one thing, if I don't lose another pound in life, I'm taking away that like taking 16 hours a day and not eating is like a life-changing event. It really is. It makes me feel like I don't feel hungry, which is odd because I'm not eating, and I know when I'm hungry, it's that I'm supposed to eat. It's not because of some blood sugar spiking or some crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, John. What advice would you give to someone who's considering Sprintset?
I would say you got to get through, like, text the coach, because I was in those first few days, even maybe the first week, I was like, man, I am not getting enough, because when I'd see like a third of a pound or something like that, or like, and I'm like, man, is the juice really worth this squeeze, and but then all of a sudden you'll have a day like I lost 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds, and like learning how to like just what your body tells you, like just like muscle through those first few days. There's no way around it. If you ate like I ate and just were casual about whatever you shoved in your gob, that those first few days like are, take some effort, and going to bed early is like sometimes the safest thing you can do. But that's is like, and then when I had texted CJ, who was my coach, about, like, God, this, like, just trust the process. And it sounds like, cliche, but trust the process, because it does, once getting through that, then everything became easier. And then that's what I wanted to do. Going for an apple now, like an apple is part of my life. Like, that's my snack food. And that was my breakfast. When I was having bacon and eggs every morning, to like an apple is, and being satisfied with it and being fine with it. And even like, and then you feel like your I don't know, like for me, like my stomach's gotten like tighter, like where, like my inside, and this is probably a crazy thing, where I don't feel like when I'm hungry, and that feeling kind of feels good. When almost that hunger feels good, because it's real hunger. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm not gonna get a lot. It's gonna be filling, and I feel like, I don't know, that little bit of hunger, that tightness felt like discipline. Like I felt better about myself with it. So there we go.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations, and thanks for sharing your story.
I appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck to you.